Here's a fun little project that I've been meaning to share with you for some time now, but you know how life gets in the way. This is a project that I did a couple weeks back while I was on the train to San Antonio. So it's super portable and it's super mindful and it's perfect for this time of year when we're sort of in the dark. Welcome to my tiny train room. I'm on the way to San Antonio. We're about to pull away from Fort Worth. See? Anyway, I'm in this little room and it's super cute, and I brought my little box of art supplies with me. So I'm gonna try to do some meditative, like mandala drawings in my sketchbook on the way. And my hair's all curly and crazy like this, so when I hook up with my sister tonight, I look like my mom. This little box of art supplies comes everywhere with me. I much prefer having a variety of tools instead of a whole color palette of one type of tool. I use this box that a pecan pie came in, but you can use any sturdy carrying case. So here's the part of the practice that involves mindfulness. And this might be a boring part of this little video for you because honestly, just talking about it is kind of boring me. But that is what is crucial to using art as a way to practice mindfulness. We sit with those things that we find uncomfortable. And for me, that's patience, because I usually take art on like a wrestling match with bold moves. I'm boxing that canvas. And to sit here and patiently practice making circles is hard work. My circles are dry and I want to give them a little flourish. So I pick up one of my Stabilo pencils out of my box, still sitting with that uncomfortable uncertainty about what is this for other than mindfulness. These guys, they come in small black, more, I guess, professional type pencils, but I love these big chunky colorful ones. They're like water soluble crayons, so they make these rich creamy marks. I only have 4 colors with me because I'm traveling. They're water soluble, so when you brush them, or put even paint, if you're using paint over them, or watercolors instead of just plain water, you'll still see the mark that you made, which is lovely. And it also smears it out and gives it a real artistic, painterly feel. And another awesome thing about the Stabilos is that they will draw through wet or dry. So look at that. In fact, they get emboldened when they're wet, so your marks become even bolder. And that's really handy if you don't want to wait for dry time and maybe you have wet paint. They will draw right through wet paint even. So they're one of my very favorite tools to use. Here's the results of the marks I made with my Stabilos. And then you can see that I watered them down to make them a little bit less bold and washy. I finished up by using a Sharpie to add a little bit of detail. And as you can see, I got some pretty cool little mandala-shaped, mindful pieces of art done, sitting the entire time with the discomfort of patience, impermanence, and purpose. Like, those are things all artists ask. So don't be worried if you're creating something and you're sitting there going, well, why am I doing this? Sometimes the purpose is just in moving your hand, sitting, being mindful, and remembering that creativity itself is worth it.